Ready for action. Attack formation. Let's take this place to the sky. Order up your weapons.
That was it. Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii. Yes, it's Monday. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. You're welcome. Mahalos. Today is the, I don't know, today is Operation Peanuts. And so, out of all nervousness, instead of, well, I had the time, so I guess I can do one today. We did read Shakespeare on Sunday last night at the studio, which is a big auditorium for dock workers. It's like their conference room. It came out, I just had to bring this equipment to Zoom somebody in. So maybe see that. I don't know. I just throw it up there raw. Today, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We have, oh gosh, Rim Pack. Our big headline for today is there's a scalpel waiting for me. Job you good. No. That's what's in my mind. I can't get it. I can't drink water. I can't drink coffee. That's really nasty. I can't have a nibble or nothing. My mouth is totally dry. I'm doing this, and my mouth's probably going to become drier. As I exhale, like all that. It's just so weird not being able to. I try to keep hydrated, and it's enough of my woes. Oh, we're going to put the cat ball on display because that's why. The only thing that really works, and I'm going to try to keep this. Come on, it does work. I just proved to me I can press the button on. There. See, it's capable of being shaken rigorously and finally going off. There, you can meditate with Spider-Man there or something. Like my toys, I do. So lonely. Red Hill Crisis cast shadow on Rim Pack. So let's go right. And we got gun laws being struck down. So gun control, that is. So all the packing, you too can be packing heat pretty soon. Where am I going? Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is what it looks like. Oh, no. Okay. Red Hill Crisis Cast Shadow on Rim Pack. Now, Rim Pack is a big thing with everyone in everybody's Navy comes around the islands and they play war games. That's right.
Want to play a game?
It's Rim Pack. It's war games. Okay, Red Hill is the fuel tanks. Rim Pack is the giant Navy war games. Let's look what it looks like. Naval war games near Hawaii begin this week amid international and local tensions. Local tensions, like Red Hill. We're gonna have drinking water. Warships from 26 countries are arriving in Hawaiian Islands for the biennial Rim of the Pacific exercises, the world's largest reoccurring naval rimming war game. The 25,000 military personnel will participate in Rim Pack 2022, which kicks off Wednesday and will run through August 4th with 38 surface ships, 4 submarines, and more than 170 aircraft. The exercise, hosted by Hawaii-based U.S. Pacific Fleet, comes at a time of increased global conflict and diplomatic tensions. It also comes as relations between Hawaii residents and Navy commanders have been severely strained after jet fuel stored at the Navy's underground Red Hill fuel storage facility spilt in November and throughout earlier decades into the surface water that serves 93,000 Oahu residents. That's bull because that's the aquifer, and it's connected to all of the aquifer, which is like everyone in Honolulu, upward of 1 million people. RIMPAC 2022 is a return to the full scale after the COVID-19 pandemic unexpectedly forced major changes in the previous exercises. The Pacific Fleet had hoped that RIMPAC 2020 would be the largest iteration of the exercise yet, but hastily scaled back as COVID-19 rapidly spread worldwide. Instead of the usual 2 months, the exercise scroll was cut to 2 weeks. Alignment was cut to 2 weeks, and only 7 countries participated. Amphibious landings as well as shore leave were cancelled to ensure exercise was entirely at sea and crews and island residents weren't exposed to one another. Activists and some local elected officials called for it to be cancelled due to fears it would spread the disease. Here come the sailors, spread the disease. Opponents pointed to an outbreak aboard an aircraft carrier, the USS Theodore Roosevelt, that infected 1,156 crew members and killed one. It's like, what's it? The disease wants to play war games, forcing some of the new crew to quarantine in hotels and Guam. The 2020 exercise ultimately went without an incident, but RIMPAC 2022 also is under scrutiny as the Navy inches towards the removing fuel from Red Hill, where 20 massive tanks just sit 100 feet above critical aquifer that provides much of Oahu's drinking water. The tanks can store up to 250 million gallons, although they are currently believed to be holding closer to 180 gallons. The old gold miner from the Old West. The Navy has kept the amount secret because the Navy can keep anything secret and will keep everything secret, especially if it's embarrassing. And they're responsible, citing security concerns. It's a security, yeah. It's a secure and secret amount. The fuel reserves in Red Hill previously played a role in RIMPACs as the World Navies congregated in Hawaii during RIMPAC 2018. Basically, Red Hill is I just want to say something here. Just get out of here for a second. It kind of just dawns on me. Red Hill Fuel Storage. They want $100 million so they can fix it so they can empty it. And they're ordered by the Pentagon to empty it. And they're okay. They finally said okay to the Pentagon. So now they're going to wait. But you know what? We need $100 million to fix them first. So it's like delay. Just put giant price tags and delay. But here's what occurs to me. Why don't you just fill all your RIMPAC ships over? Play the war games. Want to play a game? Fill all the ships and all the amphibious whatnots. And drain the tanks. Leave them drained. Keep filling up the ships. What's going on here? Scooby, what's going on here? I think that... Okay. The fuel reserve tanks previously played a role, okay? So question remains whether any Red Hill fuel spills during the 2018. So did they spill when they were doing that? Were present then as they are now, said Melody Ajuda. I kind of hadn't, and Melody knows me as part of this Get Them environmental caucus. But official says this year will make it do without Red Hill. What? Drain Red Hill? What the hell's wrong with you people? Use it up. Use up the gallons. Oh, gosh. Okay, Commander, blah, 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 blah. But here's what I want you to see here, real quickie, wiki. If I can find it. What do we got? Okay, and that's all the important stuff from the Sierra Club and the environmental caucus from the demo party here. These are the ones that are really doing the work, bringing this stuff up. But here we go. Alongside the U.S., the exercise will have participants from Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Colombia, Denmark, Ecuador, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Israel, Do these countries have navies? Israel? Ecuador? Okay, Ecuador. Israel has a navy. They're off in the Mediterranean with the submarines. Malaysia? Mexico has a navy. Netherlands, New Zealand, Peru, Republic of Korea, Philippines, Singapore, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Tonga, and the United Kingdom, which has, well, Sun never says. Environmental stewardship. I just wanted to read that part, and let's go. So, yeah, there we go. Rim pack to the wax. What's going on here? Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. Oh, shoot, bro. Oh, shoot, bro. What's up? Okay. We forgot to do this. Okay. This is terrible. I'm gonna time this like really small. Okay. They got stuff. I don't know what happened. There's horror thriller. Paul McCartney made like a big concert in Glastonbury. And he brought out 2.5 hour concert in Southwest England. Oh man, guy must be wearing adult Depends, man. He just, but he played like Get Back, Hey Jude, Blackbird, Let It Be, Live and Let Die. And then Boss Springsteen played Glory Days afterwards. Glory Days, okay. Here, take a relax a little bit. Here in the Big Island Ranch, the nation's largest under single-family ownership, the Rainbow Arcs. This is a rainbow as the Parker Ranch rounds up for cattle branding in 1989. Ah, a black and white rainbow. See, it did have colors in that rainbow, but then all the cattle are going, we're gonna get branded, and they sucked all the color out of that rainbow. For a place. You ever see a branding? Oh boy, the cows are not happy. They just, oh gosh, I've seen it. It's like up close and personal. They get cattle branding. Oh, Drew Rudy, yes. No. Oh, what's going on here? And let's do a little. Let it edit out. After all, Roe versus Wade and guns. How can you ignore this? Okay, who are we gonna vote for? Republicans who took your reproductive rights, or Democrats who want to return them? Who are we gonna vote for? Let me think. Takes a long time. I'm thinking. Second Amendment rights aren't unlimited. Okay. Wait, we have to do that when I kind of peeked. Trying to make this reasonably shorter instead of reasonable. Okay, here we go. Amend your Constitution. Amend Constitution. Your Constitution. You American Yankee types. Amend Constitution for the modern world. In 1787, when the U.S. Army consisted of one regiment, there were no organized state and national guards. When the arms meant flintlocks, the Second Amendment to the Constitution made sense. In the age of a strong military that can protect the nation from any foreign enemy, and state National Guard units that can maintain domestic peace if required, and rifles that can shoot 600 rounds per minute. The Second Amendment, as interpreted by the gun advocates, make no sense. Americans wise enough to rescind the 1919 18th Amendment on prohibition with the 21st Amendment in 1933. We have amended the Constitution 27 times. It is time to either amend or rescind the Second Amendment and pass reasonable gun laws that allow hunters to hunt, Bambi beware, and homeowners to protect their homes. Checking the gap off. But not allow unrestricted proliferation throughout society of killing machines designed for war. Peter Olsen, Kailua. Yeah, I agree with you. Did you get to see that? See, Peter Olsen. Okay. Yeah, you see, you get like the political, cartoon. It makes a lot more sense. Who are you gonna vote for now? And it's like, you just lost that voting block. Blockheads. It's the a lot of GOP stuff's falling apart with the commission J6. They call it now J6. Hey, it's jazzy now. And it's been like that for a while. J6. But Roe versus Wade. Well, I think the SCOTUS. Speaking of SCOTUS, got an operation coming up. And don't make this long. Gosh. So yeah, gun rights. There's no reason why they should be, buying heavy duty stuff. It's like, watch too many Rambo movies, eh? The movies, it's like, I gotta get the big stuff, and then they get the big stuff and the big stuff. Either that or crack down heavily on guns and gangs and street violence. Heavy duty crime gun stuff. Like, use a gun, do the crime, drop a dime in the big house. Anyways, aloha. I'm going to go to the hospital now, so later, pretty soon. Off to the anesthesiologist.
That's just anesthesiologist. Oh, the transfer. Oh, and then the transfer port. That didn't work.
Fresh aloha.
Me too. Fresh aloha.